I know you're nervous. I know. Don't worry. It'll be sorry. Hi. Good morning, everybody. My name is Howie, and I'm with you. You're 5th grade, and I'm Howie, and we're going to talk about the bear facts. Facts about bears. What are we going to do today? Well, we will review the seasons. We will learn some new words. We will learn about and go and look for bears. I wonder where the bears are hiding. We will hear a famous story. But before we do that, answer these 2 questions. Can you have fun with the English language? And can you sing and say the words properly? Well, that's what we're going to try and do today. And I'm sure by the end of the lesson, you will be able to say the words properly and have a lot of fun with the English language. Are you ready? So let's start with something a little different. Before that, you need to get ready for the lesson. You need some colored pencils. You need a pair of scissors. You need a pencil. And you need some paper. Go and get it. I'm ready. You go and get ready. I'm ready. Don't worry about me. You go and get ready. I'll talk to my doll in the meantime. She's very nervous. She's coming late, I know. I'm sure you've got everything ready because this isn't your first lesson and it won't be your last, but it's definitely the lesson for today. So you've got colored pencils, you've got a pair of scissors, you've got a pencil and you've got paper. Are you ready? Let's go to hear something a little strange. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? It's a play on words. So Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Because if you're fuzzy, it means you've got a lot of hair. But this bear wasn't fuzzy at all. Okay, so let's look at the seasons. Let's look at the different seasons and let's see if we can match the name with the different seasons. So we have summer, winter, fall or autumn, and spring. In just a few seconds, try that. Summer, winter, fall or autumn, spring. Winter, spring, summer or fall. Okay, are you ready? Let's see if you got them all right. So A is autumn or fall. B is summer at the beach, at the coast. C is, whoopsie, spring with the blossoms. And D is snowy. Okay, B, D, A, C. I'm sure you got them all right. Okay, now to some vocabulary. I'd like you to help the bear get from the forest, where he is now, to the cave. Can you help me? We need to go word by word to help the bear get to the forest. So here we go. The first word, let's see. Let's look at the pictures. Take a few seconds to look at the pictures and see if you know any of the words. Are you looking at all the pictures? Okay, so where is the bear right at the beginning? Where did we say? The bear is in the forest. Okay, the bear is in the forest. And then the bear is moving to snow. The bear is moving to snow. And then the next picture is the bear is on the picture of waking up. Oh, Stretch, waking up. Oh, good morning, waking up. The next picture is of leaves. Leaves. The bear loves to play with the leaves. So we've gone from the forest to the snow, waking up, and leaves. Our next picture is of a little plant growing. The plant is growing. So we've got on the one side, we've got a picture of someone waking up. On the other side, the bear is next to a picture of someone asleep. If someone is sleeping, they are asleep. And then the bear is at a puddle. The ducks are swimming in the puddle. Must be a very deep puddle for the ducks to swim in it. The bear then goes to the mountain. We see a mountain next to the bear. And the next word, do you know? The next word, the bear is at the river. So we've gone from the forest to the snow, to the leaves, to waking up, to growing, to asleep, to the puddle, to the mountain, to the river, and finally the bear arrives at the cave. Excellent. So those are the words that we're going to do today. We're going to use today. Here is a little exercise to see how many of the words you managed to get. So unscramble the words, please. You've got 2 minutes. Go for it. I know. You only have to do it once. Sorry. So, let's look at the words. Wands, Iver, Vase, Duple, Niemand, Mersu, Retwan. That's not even English. You've got another 15 seconds to work out the words. Okay. Count with me from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's check our answers. First word is snow. Second word, river. Third word, cave. Fourth word is a puddle. Fifth word, mountain. And the last are easy because they're big seasons, summer and winter. Well done, guys. I'm very, very impressed with you, and I'm sure you got them all right. That was easy, wasn't it? Okay, so now I've got something interesting about bears. Did you know that bears hibernate in the winter? Do you know what that means? Hibernate? It means that they're asleep for the whole of the winter. Can you imagine that? I don't know, sometimes I think if I was a bear, wouldn't be around for the whole of the winter. Kind of nice, but I'm not a bear. Bears sleep through the whole of the winter, but we don't. So, we're now going to look for a bear. Looking for a bear, and I need you to do as I do and say as I say. No. Do as I do and say as I say. Do as I do and say as I say. Everything I say, you say. Are you ready? So, do as I do and say as I say. do as I do and say as I say. What a lovely day to look for a bear. What a lovely day to look for a bear. Came to a mountain, too big to go around, too big to go through, so we'll have to go over. What a lovely day to look for a bear. What a lovely day to look for a bear. Came to a puddle, too big to go around, too big to go over, so we'll have to go through. What a lovely day to look for a bear. Came to a river, too big to go around, too big to go over, so we'll have to go through. Oh. What a lovely day to look for a bear. Came to a cave. Oh, it's dark inside. What's this I feel? Oh, it's a bear! It's a bear! Oh my goodness, it's a real bear! We found the bear! Well done, guys, you found the bear. We're now going to read a story about the lazy bear. And why is the bear lazy? We will find out. Well, it's spring in the forest. The snow has gone. Leaves are growing and the animals are waking up. Oh, wake up. Ooh. Bruno the bear is still asleep. He doesn't know that it's spring. Little Bruno is snoring. Now it's summer, it's warm, and the animals are having lots of fun. But where's Bruno? Bruno is still asleep. He doesn't know that it's summer. Now it's autumn. The leaves are turning red, yellow, and orange. The animals are getting ready for winter. But where's Bruno? Bruno is still asleep. He doesn't know that it's autumn. Now it's winter. You can't see the animals. They're all asleep in the warm homes. But where is Bruno? Oh, what a nice long sleep. Snow. It's winter. I'm all alone. It's spring again. The animals are very happy. They're having a party. But where's Bruno? Bruno is awake at last. Now he knows that it's spring. Okay, you've got 3 minutes to answer these words from the passage. Go for it. 3 whole minutes. I'll just read the words to you. Spring, forest, snow, leaves, wake up, bear, sleep, summer, warm, autumn, winter, and happy. Go for it. Another 2.5 minutes. Shouldn't take you that long. Go for it. Okay, great. Guys, let's check your answers. So, let's see if you got them right. Number 1 is the forest. Number 2 is sleep. Number 3 is spring. Number 4, winter. Number 5, autumn. Number 6, wake up. Number 7, warm. Number 8, leaves. Number 9, summer. Number 10, happy. 11 is a bear, kind of. And number 12 is snow. Do you know of any other animals that sleep through the winter? Have a look on the internet now. Have a look on your smartphones. Do you know of any animals that sleep through the winter? That hibernate? Like bears? Take a few seconds to look. Tell people around you. If your parents are at home, give them a hug. Tell them that you love them. Which animals sleep during winter? I know that I don't sleep through winter. I sleep a lot more in winter, but I don't sleep the whole of winter. I mean, that would be crazy. I wouldn't go to work. I just sleep. No, doesn't sound right. But bears, whoa, they are great. They have a great winter. What other animals sleep through winter? It's called hibernation. Hibernation. Animals that hibernate. Any other animals? I'm sure you've got a whole lot. And I'm sure that the internet has given you all sorts of answers. Well done. Unfortunately, I can't hear you. I can't even see you. But I'm sure you've got some great answers. Do you remember I told you that we're going to read or listen to an amazing story? Well, I brought my little friend to you. And I'm sure by looking at the picture, you know exactly what story we're going to read. Okay? Are you ready? We're not even going to read it. We're going to hear it. This is the story of a little girl who had very yellow gold hair, and her name is Goldilocks. Now, one day, Goldilocks was walking in a forest, and she saw a big house. So she knocked on the door. But there was no answer. So she tried again. And no answer. So she went in. And you know what she saw? A huge table with 3 chairs. So she knew this was a family with 3 people. But what she didn't know is that it was a family of bears. And there was a big chair, and a middle-sized chair, and a baby chair. And then she sat on all the chairs. She sat on the big chair, and she said, this isn't comfortable. No, no, no. And then she sat on the middle-sized chair. It's not comfortable. And she sat on the baby chair, and she broke it. Oh, goodness. She saw in front of her there was porridge, hot steaming porridge. So she tried the porridge. The big plate of porridge. Oof, it's too hot. The little size, medium-sized porridge. No, it's too cold. And the baby porridge was just right. And she ate it all up. She then went upstairs and saw 3 beds. A big bed, a medium-sized bed, and a baby bed. So she jumped on the big bed, but it was too hard. And she jumped on the middle-sized bed, but it was too soft. Then she went onto the little bed and she fell asleep. She didn't hear other people coming into the house. Who came into the house? Big Daddy Bear. And Big Daddy Bear looked at the table and said, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" And Mummy Bear said, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" And Baby Bear said, "Who's been sitting in my chair and they broke my chair?" And then Daddy Bear said, "Who's been eating my porridge?" And then Mommy Bear said, "Who's been eating my porridge?" And Baby Bear said, "Who's been eating my porridge and you ate it all up?" They heard something coming from upstairs. "Mommy, I can hear something coming from upstairs." And all they could hear was, they all went upstairs very quietly. And Daddy Bear went to his bed and said, "Hey, someone's been sleeping in my bed." And Mommy Bear said, "Hey, someone's been sleeping in my bed." And Baby Bear said, "Hey, someone's in my bed. Hey, you, get out." And Goldilocks took a big jump out of the bed. She woke up, she was not asleep, and she jumped out of the window onto the roof and onto the ground and ran away. She had walked into a house full of bears. And the funny thing is, the Baby Bear just wanted to play with Goldilocks. Isn't that a sweet story? And I love my dog Goldilocks. You see, it wasn't that bad. You managed very, very well. Well done. Okay, so what did we learn today? Well, we went over the seasons. We know new words. Who wrote new like that? Silly person who wrote that. We did so many things with the bears. We heard Goldilocks and the 3 bears. This is how you write new, Howie. You don't write it with a W, with a K. Come on, you should know that. Okay, so let's see what you can do now. Can you have fun with the English language? Of course you can. You can look for bears, you can find bears, you can listen to stories, and you can sing the words of the song clearly. What a lovely day for a bear hunt. What a lovely day to look for bears. Okay, so let's go on. I'd like you now to make your own story. We're going to fold the piece of paper in a very special way, and we're going to write any facts you want about bears or any story you want about Goldilocks and the 3 bears or the bear hunt and so on. So what I'd like you to do, please, is take a piece of paper, one piece of paper, fold it in half. It's very important that you follow the directions. Fold it in half. Okay, make sure that it is as straight as possible, because that will help you at the next stage. Okay, then fold the piece of paper again. Make sure that it is as straight as possible. Okay, so we fold it in half. Okay, so we've got 4 squares, and we fold it again. Now I'd like you, please, to fold it one last time. In other words, we folded the page 3 times. Okay, so the piece of paper is now folded, and this is the size. Okay, we're going to open it once, and we're going to open it twice. Now have a look at the piece of paper. You've got 4 sides, but 2 very important sides. You've got a closed side and an open side. Make sure that the open side is at the top. And then I'm going to take my pair of scissors and I'm going to cut in the middle to the middle part, okay? That's all. Just get the scissors. And once you've done that, so your page looks like this, open it up, fold it in half, and push the 2 ends together. Okay, so you make a design like this. And then fold the pages down, and you've created a little booklet. On the first page, remember you're writing an English book, you're writing an English story. On the first page, you put your heading. Bears, my bears, the brown bear, whatever you want, and you write your name at the bottom. My Bear by Howie G. Or My Bear by whatever your name is. Then you open the book, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pages to write your story. Do you think you can do that? I will show you one more time how to fold the paper, and then you're on your own to write the story. For those of you that have managed to to fold the paper correctly, go for it. Start writing, and I fold once, and then I fold it again, and then I fold it the 3rd time, 3 times. Okay, and then I open it up once, twice, and I make sure that the open side is at the top and the closed side is at the bottom. I take my pair of scissors and I cut halfway through in the middle. I then open up the story page, fold it in half, and make the booklet. If you can't manage this, that's okay. I'm sure that someone at home can help you. Now, once you've written your story and you've colored it in and you made it look nice, how about showing people around you? Perhaps take a picture of it and send it to your teacher. She'd love to get, or he would love to get pictures of your storybooks. You've got about 10 minutes, go for it. Okay, so I'm sure you made up amazing stories, and if you're not finished, you can always carry on later. I've got a bonus activity for you. In fact, we've got a bonus activity for you. Go into Google, type Ofek in Hebrew or in English. Get to the search engine, go into Ofek, put in your password, put in your username or the other way around, and go in and look for bears. And you'll see the lovely story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Now before we go, we just want to say, from me and from Goldie, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and goodbye.